we are live. So, hey everyone, welcome again to our fifth episode of the Open Source Podcast. So, here is our guest Ayush Kumar. He also got accepted in the Google Summer of Code this year. So, we can start with this. So, we are going to start with a simple introduction about the Ayush and their organization, and we can proceed with that to our thing. So, Ayush, hi Ayush. So,
Okay,
so start with your introduction and about your
hello Rishabh.
organization.
Thank you for
Hi.
thank you Rishabh for inviting me, and thank you DeCodeCafe for inviting me on your show. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Ayush. Currently, I'm a third year engineering student at ABS Engineering College, Gazaba. Currently, I'm cracked Google Summer of Code with Fossology organization, and I'm also cracking GitHub Campus Expert 2022. And I'm also upcoming intern at CRED as a front end developer. And yeah, I'm also engaged with communities. Like I'm a community guy. Most of the time I spend in communities helping people, teach people, and these all things. I'm also open source maintainer at various organizations. Uh, yeah, that's all about me. Okay,
Okay,
so
that's a nice
Rishabh, can I
intro.
start the
So,
session?
yes, yes. I'm just asking the questions.
Can I start the session?
Yes.
Okay, so first we started with the from Fossology. Okay, so today's agenda is how to contribute to Fossology, and I'm also introduced to you open source, and I'm also tell you about my journey. Okay, so share my screen. Like you can tell me it's here or not. Okay, screen share हो रहा है मेरा?
Yes, yes, now.
Okay, so first I'm telling about what is Fossology. Okay, so simply you can search on Google about Fossology. Fossology is an open source license compiling software system and toolkit. As a toolkit, you can run license, copyright, and export control scans from the command line. As a system, a database and web UI are provided to give you compliance workflow. License, copyright, and export scanners are tool available to help with your compliance security. यार फोसलॉजी एक टूल है और या ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर कह सकते हो टूल किट है जो कि स्कैनर्स ये मतलब इनकी जो फोसलॉजी की चीजें वो स्कैनर्स वगैरह अवेलेबल है तुम उसे स्कैन्स वगैरह कर सकते हो ये एक ओपन सोर्स टूल है ठीक है बिल्कुल फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है फ्री ऑफ अवेलेबल है एंड या यही है फोसलॉजी के बारे में एंड इसके बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं लाइक मैं तुमको अभी वो भी दिखाऊंगा कि प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह उसके ठीक है तो सिंपली यहाँ से तुम पढ़ सकते हो गूगल पे कल सर्च करना फोसलॉजी के बारे में फोसलॉजी पूरा ये यूआई बेस इस टाइप का आएगा इनकी वेबसाइट मेन खुल जाएगी ठीक फोसलॉजी डॉट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इसकी मैं लिंक भी कमेंट बॉक्स में चैट बॉक्स में शेयर करता हूँ ठीक है लिंक आ रही है ऋषभ लिंक दिख रही है चैट बॉक्स में
You shared in the private box. You can in the comment box you can share.
ओके
Wait, I'm sharing. Wait.
वेट लाइव व्यूअर कमेंट्स शो अप ऑन स्ट्रीम यार्ड कुछ ये दिखा रहा है
Now it's in the comment box. So I think the Ayush internet connection is lost.
लॉगिन करना पड़ेगा क्या इसके लिए मैंने लॉगिन नहीं करा शायद इसलिए मैं चैट बॉक्स में शेयर नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ
No, no, I'll share. You can share me. I will share in the chat box.
ओके ओके तो मैं प्राइवेट चैट में डाल दूंगा देन आप शेयर
Yep.
कर देना ठीक है
Yes.
ओके
Okay.
ओके सो ठीक है फिर फोसलॉजी पे आते हैं देन सिंपली तुम गूगल सर्च करना फोसलॉजी गिटहब एक सेकंड में दिखाऊंगा एक सेकंड स्क्रीन शेयर करनी है ठीक है देन तुम यहाँ से शेयर करना फोसलॉजी सर्च करना फोसलॉजी गिटहब सिंपली यहाँ पे आ जाएगा फोसलॉजी ऊपर जो पहली लिंक है वही खोलना देन ये फोसलॉजी का कोड बेस आ जाएगा, ठीक है, ये मेन कोड बेस है फोसलॉजी का। एंड यहाँ से शेयर करना, देन ये देख लो फोसलॉजी की गिटहब प्रोफाइल है। देन यहाँ पे ये प्रिंट प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, फोसलॉजी निर्जस अतरासी फोसलॉजी यूआई। जो मेरा प्रोजेक्ट है वो फोसलॉजी यूआई है। इस पे दिखाता हूँ मुझे, ये है फोसलॉजी यूआई। एंड दिस इज द लाइक कोड बेस ऑफ फोसलॉजी यूआई। सिंपली अगर इस पे क्लिक करते हो, जो ये होस्टिंग भी इसकी हो रखी है गिटहब से, देन सिंपली ये खुल रहा है। अच्छा, जो मेरा जो मेन प्रोजेक्ट है वो क्या बोलते हैं, यही है कि फोसलॉजी यूआई को इम्प्रूव करना है। इसकी जो यूआई है वो इम्प्रूवमेंट करनी है, और इसकी जो रेस्ट एपीआई है जो इसमें वर्क कर रही है उनको भी इम्प्रूव करना है। आई कैन सी ऑन लाइक गूगल समर ऑफ कोड साइट पे। यहाँ से सर्च करो फोसलॉजी। देन ये फोसलॉजी खोल ली तुमने, फोसलॉजी के पेज पे गए, एंड देन या ये यहाँ पे प्रोजेक्ट लिस्ट आइडिया लिस्ट आएगी, उसमें हुआ। वेट करो थोड़ा सा, ये टाइम ले रहा है खुलने में। जब तक ये खुलता है, ठीक है, बाकी मैं, ये खुलता है उसके बाद अब तक मैं और भी चीजें बता देता हूँ तुमको। ओके, सो उसे खुलने देते हैं। देन हम इधर आते हैं फोसलॉजी के कोड बेस पे। तो ये मेरा जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो फोसलॉजी यूआई है, रिपोजिटरी टू होल्ड द न्यू यूआई फ्रेमवर्क फॉर फोसलॉजी बिल्ड विद रिएक्ट। ठीक है, इसमें सिंपल क्या करना था, लास्ट ईयर ये प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट हुआ था। एंड लास्ट ईयर के जो पार्टिसिपेंट थे वो श्रुति और एक लोग कोई और थे, अमन। देन उन्होंने ये प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट करा था, उन्होंने ही आइडिया प्रपोज करा था, ये बिल्कुल नया प्रोजेक्ट है, ठीक है। एंड देन जो लाइक इस ईयर था तो उनकी आइडिया लिस्ट आई थी, तो मैंने उसमें ये प्रपोज था कि रिएक्ट, जो ये मतलब रिएक्ट से बना हुआ है, रिएक्ट फ्रेमवर्क यूज करा है इसमें फ्रंट एंड के लिए, इसको कंटिन्यू करके इसको एंड करना है। एंड इसकी जो इसमें जो एपीआई यूज हुई है उस एपीआई को इम्प्रूव करना है, क्योंकि वर्क ये सही से कर नहीं रहा है टूल, ठीक है। तो वो मेरा प्रोजेक्ट है, लाइक रेस्ट एपीआई एंड यूआई इम्प्रूवमेंट्स, ठीक है। ये खुल नहीं रहा है यार, एक सेकंड रुको, देखते हैं शायद साइड में कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगी। ठीक है, तो ये चीज हो गई। एंड अब इसमें तुम कंट्रीब्यूट कैसे करोगे, ठीक है। सबसे पहले मैं गिटहब के कमांड्स ही बता दूंगा तुम्हें बेसिक, क्योंकि मतलब मैं ये लेके चल रहा हूँ कि यहाँ पे बिगनर टू एडवांस लेवल लोग हैं, मतलब बिगनर इन द सेंस जिनको कमांड्स भी थोड़े बहुत नहीं पता है, ठीक है। अगर कमांड्स नहीं मालूम है तो मैं कमांड्स भी बता दूंगा, मुश्किल है 4-5 कमांड्स होते हैं, वो भी बता दूंगा। कमांड्स तो बहुत सारे होते हैं, पर 4-5 कर लो तो उसमें हो जाता है काम, ठीक है। बाकी फिर तुम गूगल वगैरह कर सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। तो यहाँ पे सिंपली फोसलॉजी यूआई पे करना क्लिक। एंड कहाँ गया, हाँ, फोसलॉजी यूआई पे, ठीक है। देखो मेरी पहली पुल रिक्वेस्ट ये मैंने डाल भी दिया है, एट कोड क्यूएल एंड फर्स्ट टाइम कंट्रीब्यूटर एक्शन, गिटहब के एक्शन यूज करे हैं। लाइक मेरा जो मतलब कंट्रीब्यूशन करने का फेज है वो मतलब डेवऑप्स के थ्रू भी ज्यादा है, लाइक मुझे डेवऑप्स में लाइक गिटहब एक्शंस इन सब चीजों पे ज्यादा काम करना है। डेवऑप्स सीआई/सीडी पाइपलाइंस होंगी, तुम लोग पढ़ोगे आगे अगर तुम कोई डेवऑप्स में इंटरेस्टेड हो, क्योंकि डेवऑप्स भी बहुत ज्यादा लाइक इंटरेस्टिंग और मतलब आने वाली टेक्नोलॉजी है, ठीक है। तो और डेवऑप्स यूज करते हैं मेनली यार, फुल स्टैक वगैरह यूज करते हो तो सारी चीजें उसमें लाइक सीआई/सीडी पाइपलाइन यूज करते हो सिक्योरिटी के लिए, ऑटोमेशन के लिए गिटहब पर, या तुम्हारे कोड बेस के लिए लाइक कोड सिक्योर है, ऑटोमेशन, ये सब चीजें यूज करते हो, ठीक है। सिंपली तुम यहाँ देख सकते हो एक्शंस का ऑप्शन है ये, तो ये जो एक्शंस का ऑप्शन है ये देख लो, ये सारी चीजें, ठीक है। तो ये मेरी जो पहली पीआर है वो ये डालिए, एड क्यूएल एक्शन फॉर कोड एनालिसिस एट फर्स्ट टाइम कंट्रीब्यूटर एक्शन फॉर वेलकमिंग मैसेज, ठीक है। ये डाल रखा है मैंने। और यहाँ पे सिंपली तुम देख लो क्या बोलते हैं, ये कोड रहा। एंड ये तुम्हारी देखो पीआर का मैसेज है ये, और ये पीआर का मैसेज, यहाँ पे तुमने अपने ऑथर्स को टैग कर दिया है कि प्लीज चेक माई पीआर, ठीक है। ये चीज हो गई। अब फोसलॉजी लाइक फोसलॉजी यूआई में कंट्रीब्यूशन कैसे करना है, पहली चीज, ठीक है। तो सिंपली तुम यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं, फोसलॉजी यूआई का देखो एक चीज होती है, हर प्रोजेक्ट में एक चीज होगी, अगर तुम ओपन सोर्स के कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट में जाते हो तो सबसे पहले ये चीज होगी कि तुम जाके उसके पहली चीज स्लैक या डिस्कॉर्ड चैनल, ठीक है, वहां पे अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस करा दो कि लाइक आई एम दिस एंड आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन वर्किंग विद प्रोजेक्ट्स, और अपना बता दो कि तुमने प्रोजेक्ट्स को कहाँ से देखा है, ठीक है। लाइक बहुत से लोग होते हैं, लाइक मेरा भी जैसे कि इस बार फोसोलॉजी में हुआ है, बट मेरे ओपन सोर्स में स्टार्टिंग से लाइक सेकेंड ईयर से इंटरेस्ट था ओपन सोर्स में, ठीक है। तो एक मेरा लाइक एक सीएनसीएफ का प्रोजेक्ट है, इंडिया में उसकी थर्ड रैंकिंग है, कैप्लॉय करके, तुम मेरी गिटहब प्रोफाइल पे देखना, उसका कंट्रीब्यूशन बहुत सारा दिखेगा। करंटली वहां पे सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर की मेरी इंटर्न भी है, ओपन सोर्स की भी है, सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर की और डेवरल, तीनों काम है मेरे वहां पे, ठीक है। तो वहां पे मैं कर रहा हूँ काम, और वो शायद अभी एक चीज और बता दे, ओपन सोर्स इज नॉट इक्वल टू गूगल समर ऑफ कोड, ठीक है। अगर तुम केवल कंट्रीब्यूशन भी करते हो तो तुम्हारी वैल्यू बहुत ज्यादा है, ठीक है। केवल गूगल समर ऑफ कोड नहीं करना होता, अगर तुम और भी कोड कर रहे हो, लाइक किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हो, लाइक मोजिला, फायरफॉक्स, पाइथन, कितने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है फ्री ओपन सोर्स है, सब सब ओपन सोर्स का मतलब ही फ्री है। तुम कहीं पे भी जाके कंट्रीब्यूशन करते हो तो तुम्हारा फायदा होगा, तुम अपने रिज्यूमे में लिखोगे कि आई वाज कंट्रीब्यूटिंग टू दिस दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, तो पक्का फायदा होगा तुम्हें, ठीक है। और मैंने ये करा है सेकेंड ईयर में, मुझे जो इंटर्न्स वगैरह मिली है वो ओपन सोर्स के बेसिस पे ही मिली है, तो फायदा हुआ है, ठीक है। क्योंकि मैंने लेयर 5 में कंट्रीब्यूशन करा, मैंने अभी थर्ड ईयर में ही अपने मैं उसमें कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहा हूँ, लाइक कैप्लॉय में, ठीक है। कैप्लॉय में कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहा हूँ, तो डायरेक्ट जब मैंने कैप्लॉय में कंट्रीब्यूशन स्टार्ट करा, तो डायरेक्ट उनकी तरफ से मुझे सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर, डेवरल एंड उसके बाद में ओपन सोर्स इंजीनियर, तीनों की मतलब तीनों की इंटर्नशिप के ऑफर थे, ठीक है। तीनों एक्सेप्ट करे, तीनों काम कर रहे हैं वहां पे, ठीक है। अभी दिखाते हैं तुमको कैप्लॉय का भी कंट्रीब्यूशन अपना, एक सेकंड रुको दिखाते हैं। और यार ये मत सोचना कि केवल यहाँ कंट्रीब्यूशन टू फोसोलॉजी होगा, बहुत सारी चीजें बताऊंगा, 1 घंटे का टाइम है, सब कुछ तुम्हें बता दूंगा क्या क्या चीजें करनी होती है, ठीक है। मतलब तुम आज सीख के जाओगे कि ओपन सोर्स में कंट्रीब्यूशन कैसे कर सकते हैं, ये मेरी गारंटी है। तो ये देखो यहाँ पे वो आ रहा है यार, गिटहब की एक चीज होती है कि तुम अगर कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बहुत ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हो, तो वो तुम्हारी यहाँ पे एक्टिविटी ओवरव्यू में आ जाता है, ठीक है। ये तुम्हारा कैप्लॉय, कैप्लॉय के सारे ही प्रोजेक्ट्स में लगभग मैंने कंट्रीब्यूशन करा है, जहां तक होगा टॉप कंट्रीब्यूटर्स में, हाँ देखो सेकंड नंबर कंट्रीब्यूटर में नाम है, ठीक है। कैप्लॉय की यूआई प्रोजेक्ट में कंट्रीब्यूशन करना है। और एक चीज और बता दूं, फोसोलॉजी में भी मेरा सिलेक्शन इसी बेसिस पे हुआ है, मैंने क्योंकि अपने कैप्लॉय के कंट्रीब्यूशन डाल रखे थे। फोसोलॉजी में मेरा बहुत ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूशन नहीं है, मुश्किल से एक दो पीआर होंगी, ठीक है, वो भी एक एक्सेप्टेड थी, एक नहीं एक्सेप्टेड थी, और वो भी बहुत ज्यादा कोई अच्छी पीआर नहीं थी। लेकिन कैप्लॉय में मेरा बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा कंट्रीब्यूशन था, ठीक है। इसका यूआई प्रोजेक्ट हो गया, इसका कैप्लॉय प्रोजेक्ट हो गया, जो इसका मेन टूल है। कैप्लॉय एक कोड टेस्टिंग, नो कोड एपीआई टेस्टिंग प्लेटफॉर्म है, ठीक है। और इंडिया में करंटली सीएनसी प्रोजेक्ट पे थर्ड इसकी रैंकिंग है, ठीक है। तो ये चीज देखो, यहाँ पे मैंने कंट्रीब्यूशन करा है खूब सारा, कैप्लॉय में करा है, गो एसडीके में भी करा है, यूआई में भी करा है, एंड तुम्हारा देन स्टूडेंट प्रोग्राम में करा है। देन इसके टेम्पलेट की जो डॉक्स है ना, वो भी मैं ही लिख रहा हूँ पूरा, अभी इसमें वर्क कर रहा हूँ, थोड़ा सा बीच में बंद कर दिया है, क्योंकि अभी गूगल समर ऑफ कोड की तरफ ज्यादा अट्रैक्ट मतलब ध्यान है, इस वजह से, ठीक है। तो कैप्लॉय ने बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प करी, अगर तुम किसी भी अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट में कोड मतलब कंट्रीब्यूशन करते हो, तो एट द एंड ऑफ द तुम्हें फायदा होगा यार, इसकी मेरी गारंटी है, मुझे हुआ है, मैं खुद बता रहा हूँ कि जो फोसोलॉजी यूआई में मेरा सिलेक्शन हुआ है, वो कैप्लॉय के यूआई प्रोजेक्ट्स की ही वजह से हुआ है, क्योंकि मैंने वहां पे बहुत सारा कंट्रीब्यूशन करा। आई थिंक अराउंड मेरी 25 से 30 पीआर मर्ज होंगी इसमें आराम से, कैप्लॉय के यूआई प्रोजेक्ट में, ठीक है। तो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे तुम्हें फायदा होने वाला है, अगर तुम किसी भी अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट में कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हो। और कैप्लॉय लिनक्स फाउंडेशन का प्रोजेक्ट है, सीएनएस। ओके ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है। सो ओके, इंग्लिश में बोलना है, ओके, ठीक है। Then this thing is that like you can also contribute in different projects, like you can search on internet top projects for open source contribution, yeah, or we have many sites for contribution, like search on Google simply open source projects for contribution, and you can contribute to it, okay. And you can also see from Google Summer of Code site, like on Google Summer of Code site, there are many organizations that is selected in past programs like 2021, 2020, these or 2022 organization. You can choose from your own tech stack, like many students here work on JavaScript, many students here work on Python, many students work on Go language. These all are the things you can choose accordingly to your tech stack, okay. So simply like this side is not loading, so you can simply see from here, like 2022 program organizations, you can see here, like these are all the organizations, okay. And you can choose from either one, two, three. This is depend on you. And one thing is also, I will tell you, you can give three maximum three proposals in Google Summer of Code. Like one student, like if I am given proposal, so I can give three proposals in Google Summer of Code. Okay, so this is the best thing. Like if you give one proposal and that is not selected, then you can also give second proposal that is not selected, then you can also give third proposal. So one proposal is selected for Google Summer of Code. And one thing is that you can reach to your mentors. That is very big thing. Like you can contact your mentors, you can tell about the thing, like what you will doing in past, what projects you have contributed in past. These all are the things you can tell about your tell about you about your to your mentor. So this is also beneficial for you to select it in Google Summer of Code or many other programs. And Google Summer of Code is not only Google Summer of Code is not only the program. There are also many programs like GitHub externship. And GitHub externship is very beautiful, like very beautiful program. Like any open source beginner or any open source lover, you can contribute in GitHub extension. Okay, so there are many good projects. There are also projects like from Cred and FamPay. These all are the projects that is in also in GitHub extension. And there are also many programs like MLH fellowships. And in MLH fellowship there are three tracks: open source track, software engineering track, and one more track in like MLH fellowship. Okay, production engineering tech. In production engineering tech, you can directly work with Facebook engineers, Meta engineers. Okay, and open source programs, you can in MLH fellowship open source program, you can contribute to many open source projects like Solana Labs and many more. You can also grab internship with Solana Lab if you are selected in MLH fellowship. Okay, then I you can also take part in LFX mentorship. That is all also very good open source program. And like the next cohort is I think in August. So you all can take part in that. Okay, so we can talk about Fossology organization. Okay, so simply what you have doing, and you can go in Fosology GitHub profile. Then simply you can go on issues. You can search good first issues. If you are a beginner in open source, then simply you can go into good first issues. And like here you can search good first issues. And then go into good first issues. Like here you can see improve test coverage, good first issues. Yeah, this is the tag of good first issues. You can see from the tags that here good first issues was there, improve test coverage. Okay, so you can see like testing, improve test coverage. Like you can see all the things what anyone like what exactly Aman, like here Aman can open this issue. Anyone can open issue. And here you can communicate with authors, like simply please assign me this issue. Like if I am opening any issue, I can see you. Okay, like here you can see bug. One thing is more, like here you can open issue in two ways: bug report, future request, or you can also open a blank issue. Okay, then bug report, simply you can here, like I am opening blank issue. Okay, so simply you can anything like improve the UI of the project. Okay, improve UI of the project. Simply you can here leave a comment, anything like in Fosology UI. In Fosology UI, I have seen this is informal language. You can type in good language. Okay, I have seen that UI is not looks very good. I suggest I am. You can simply say I am doing some changes. Please assign me this issue. Okay, so simply you can and here you can submit new issue. And you can see here. And you can also like tag author or anything like your mentor, where this is depend on you. You can tag anyone. Okay, so simply here you can open this issue. And anyone can from the organization like Fosology can see your issue. If it looks good, then he or she can assign you. Okay, then you can start working on it, and after working you make a simple request. And after that, if your pull request looks good, and if your code looks good, then simply author or anyone from the organization can merge your pull request. Okay, so simply this is the first step when you can open the issue in Fosology UI. Okay, and after that, like from the purpose of I can close this issue, because this is not like good habit, like anyone not improve the UI of the project. This is all also like open anyone else. Okay, so close issue, simple. Okay, and you can also working on good first issues, but you can see first thing, like if you like comment on this issue, like wait. Yeah, improve test coverage. Okay, if you are working on this issue, like improve test coverage, this is good first issue. Okay, and if anyone in the session, like I can take example, if anyone in the session like working on this issue. Okay, so simply you can comment here, please assign me this issue, and at the rate you can see here there are many names, and you can tag anyone. Basically you can tag that person which you are which you have known in the community. Like if your mentor is known you, uh, I can take example of Rishabh. If Rishabh is working on this issue, then he can tag mentor, and that mentor which you know, like I am knowing my mentor, so I have simply tag Gaurav sir, and you can see here Gaurav Misra. Okay, so I can tag Gaurav sir. This is the thing. From this way you can do this thing. Okay, and one thing is also you can see here, like the issue that you can take is not assigning anyone else. Like if you are like comment on that issue, so you can see here it is not assigning to anyone else. Like if I am working on this issue, if like I am working on the issue, this issue, yeah, so organization assign me this issue, then Rishabh is not taking this issue. Okay, so if you are like comment on this issue, then this is not good habit in open source. This is bad habit on open source. Okay, so like from this way you can take issues and make pull requests and contribute to Fosology UI. Okay, and firstly, I can also give the overview of Fosology UI. So simply you can see your code base, and one thing is that if you go in any project, so simply you can first check the readme of the any project, because in readme uh, there are all the things which are covered in readme. Okay, so simply you can see here Fosology is an open source license compiling system software and toolkit. You can see from here, like these all are the things you can see about Fosology. And here you can see the overview. The UI migration project is an effort focused on generating the new component based architecture with the integration of APIs. You can take reference from here and learn things easily, and knowing more about the project. Okay, you can see also your objectives, and main thing is that main and the very main thing is that requirements. What is the requirements for the project setup on your desktop or on your PC? Okay, because if you contributed, so you can like set up project on your local computer. So simply first you can see from here, like requirements are Node.js and npm or yarn. So simply you can see that link is attached here. So simply if you click on here, so simply you can see that Windows installer, macOS installer, and source code. Okay, so simply you this is depend on you which operating system you use. Like I am using Windows, so I can if I am using Windows, so I can click on Windows installer. If you can use Mac, so simply you can click on Mac. Okay, this is depend on you which operating system you use. Okay, and simply after that you can install yarn or npm. Simply you can search on Google, or you can also take from link from here. You can directly click on this link. Yeah, okay, so you can also install yarn from here. And one thing is also that I will tell you, like if you install node, then simply npm is already installed with node. Okay, like if you install node.js, so npm is already installed with node.js. And but for yarn you can install yarn or like different in a different way. Like if you can install yarn from this link. Okay, and you can also see here there is docker setup was also there. If anyone interested in working with Docker, then you can work with Docker. Simply a Docker setup was also there. You can simply run these commands. Like there are 4 or 5 commands. You can see a production build commands. These all are the things. Simply you can run these commands, and you can see final project setup. for yarn, or you can, this is depend on you npm or yarn, you can run any command. Like you can, this is depend on you which command you can run, like which package manager you can run. You can use node. If you can use npm, then npm is already installed with node, or you can use yarn. Then yarn is install like installed by you different way, like from here link. Okay, because yarn is not installed automatically with node. Okay, so simply this is depend on you which from my suggestion you can use yarn, because yarn is very good, and yarn is more powerful than npm. Okay, these all are the things. Then you can also see contributing.md guidelines. Like this is all are the guidelines in which you have to contribute, in which way you have to contribute. And one thing is also that to make healthy environment. If you contributed in open source, then talk to in a friendly way in your mentors, your colleagues, and like your contributors. All are your talk in a very friendly way, and also talk make healthy environment. This is the rule of open source. Okay, these all are the things you can any in any project. One rule of the open source is that uh, talk in a healthy way and talk in a better way. And second rule is that you, if you go in any project or in any organization, then first you can go in readme, then see all the things: installation guidelines, contribution guidelines, how can you set up your set up set up environment on your local pc. These all are the things. These all are things you can see from you in the from the readme section. Okay, one thing. Now second thing, you can see from issues section how you can contribute it in issues. Before contributing, please, like it's a humble request from my side, uh, take like takes readme seriously, like learn and see all the things in the readme very seriously, because readme is the main part of the project. All the things are in the readme. And how you can install, like how you can set up project on your local environment. These all are things. Okay, so please consider readme is the first first step in the open source in any project. If you wish, you can contribute. Okay, so these all are the things. And the second thing is like that now you can see, like if you have set up on your local environment, then simply I have also already set up on my local environment. Wait, I can see you. Okay. uh, 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 mm, mm, Xtom. Yeah, Fosology UI, and simply you can open from here, open with code. Screen दिख रही है मेरी ऋषभ को, use code की.
Yes, yes, you are visible. Your
Okay.
screen is visible.
ओके ओके, बीच बीच में थोड़ा सा बता दो अगर एक्चुअली मुझे लगता है कि मैं ही बोल रहा हूँ, कोई सुन रही है. ठीक है.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, that's right.
Okay. Okay, so like you can see here from the, like this is the code base of Fosology UI. Okay, so simply first we have you can see here, like wait, huh. This is the src folder, and these all are the things. Setup is already done on my computer, and simply you can set this Fosology UI setup, run from one command, that is yon install, and your setup is done on your computer. Okay, so simply I can run this project. So simply yarn start. Okay, you can see here react script start. Wait. This takes several time. You can see here local network on your local network. There are two servers, and on any server you can start your like you can see your project. Okay, so simply I can, yeah, you can see here from like home page Fossology. Fossology is a framework, and like this all are the UI of the project. You can see a third license party, documentation, license browser, about, get started. You can click on about page. So this is the about page of the Fossology UI. and yeah, like this is like daylight dream theme. And if you go on home, then simply you can see here upload and scan file, review documents, generate reports. This is the main work of Fossology. This is a tool like Fossology working is like upload, anyone can upload and scan files, review documents, generate reports. This is the Fossology UI. You can see from here. Okay. If you're doing any changes, like this is depend on you, like if you uh if you done any thing css changes. Okay, so simply you can see from like here fonts, wait, query css files. I can yeah, index.jss, jsx, css. You can change from here, like if you are doing margin or padding things, if you doing anything, you can change from the code base. Okay, so simply like this is the Fossology UI setup. You can simply run from two commands. First you can install yarn or npm package manager, and like from the website of if you install yarn node, then npm, then simply you can go on node.js website, and simply you can install node.js according to your operating system like windows or mac. And this is depend on you which operating system you use. Like I am using windows, so simply install node.js, then with node.js npm is already start. Or if you can use yarn, so simply you can search on google yarn, then you can install yarn. Okay, this is the simple rule of installing yarn or node.js. Okay, so from this way you can contribute to Fossology UI. Simply you can open issues on Fossology UI. You can see the UI of the Fossology UI, like if anyone can see, like here you can add any header, home page, about page. Simply you can see here anything you can add in getting started, anything. This is depend on you which like which thing you can change. This is depend on you. From this way you can contribute to Fossology. First rule is that you can go in readme and read all the things in a proper way, like how you can install Fossology UI from you can also install Fossology UI from docker setup, like from in a docker. Okay, these all are things which operating system you use. According to your operating system, you can install yarn, npm, or no. And if you install node.js, then simply with node.js npm is already start, or you can use yarn, then you can install yarn from yarn website. Okay, and you can see your like live website on your local system on 172 3000 port, 172 to 16 12 242 point 3000 port. Okay, these all are the things you can now from this way you can contribute to Fosology UI. Okay, so this is the basic thing that I can tell you. Wait, I can see one thing. Ideal is okay. So this is the first project, and like this is my project in which I have to work in Google Summer of Code, or I'm selected for Google Summer of Code. Okay, you can also contribute in different projects in Fossology. You can working on main project of Fossology, like this is the main project of Fossology. Fossology is an open source, like this is a tool. Okay, so simply you can click here, and you can see from the here all the things, like all the projects and all the things are mentioned here, all the documents, and this all are the things. Okay, and Fossology, like you can see here, open source compliance, open source software, main page, related page, all the things are here. Okay, so this is the main like main repo of Fossology. You can see here there are 564 start and 273 folks are also there. Okay, and you can if you install this, you can also then you can same process is also here. You can also you can check readme. Then readme is designed in a very proper way. Like here you can see the docker installation also there, installation are also there. Okay, so like here links are also there, how can install the Fossology. Okay, and you can, one thing is also make file was also there. If you not install like docker, these all are things, so simply you can run make file, then automatic all the project automatic full project was installed on your computer. Okay, so this is the Fossology UI. Simply you can also same process here. You can fix bugs, you can work on good first issues. But first you can see and anyone else not doing on that issue. Okay, so then you can like here Sanjay is one of the contributor, and he is commented, hey, I would like to work on this issue, this issue. So you can see author come and tell Sanjay, awesome, let me know if you need someone to help us if any details on the problem. Okay, so simply you can also comment here, open any issue, and comment here hey, I would like work on the issue, or simply you can say, hello, I am like working on this issue. Okay, so simply anyone from the organization assign you that issue, and you can start working on it, and you can make pull request. Okay, this is the like simple process of contributing open source or contributing Fosology. Okay, and the requirement for the contributing in Fosology is you can know about PHP, you can learn about HTML, and main is JavaScript. Like my project is on JS. Mainly in Fosology they can use Python, HTML, JavaScript, PHP. Okay, and this is the G-Shock website of Fossology. If you can click here, then simply you can see about 2022 projects, about 2021 projects. Okay, about 2022. If I click on about 2022 projects, so you can see here my name, Ayush Kumar, a project React UI, and this is the last step when G-Shock is over. Final report in G-Shock, contributor also give final report of 3 months. They can make what work they have done in past 3 months. In that report, they can give all the things like I am working with this mentor, I make this pull request, I'm opening this issue. These all are the things. Okay, so this is the basic thing. This is the role of G-Shock, and you can see here G-Shock, this is the main page, G-Shock page of Fosology. You can see G-Shock 2022 Fosology. You can see the selected projects. And if I click on my project, that is React UI, and you can see weekly updates, then you can see my name, my Ayush Kumar. And then 1 week community bonding period is gone. So simply I can add simple things there is also one meeting was held for G-Shock 2022. Here you can see I can add attendees, discussions, what I work in 1 week, and conclusion and further plans. Okay, like I will know more about organization, meet the mentors, interact with mentors. These all are the things. Okay, this is done by contributor itself. Okay, in first meeting, mentors can tell all the things, and then after contributors are doing all the things. Okay, and you can see from here my one pull request was also at code QL actions, and my 2 or 3 PRs are merged, I think. Yeah, add LinkedIn and email in index page. You can see here I use 7614 project React UI, added my LinkedIn and email in the website. Okay, and you can see from here, wait. Mm, 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 mm. Wait. Okay, yeah, update 2022 6 2, like on 2 of June, there is one first meeting of Fossology with for Google Summer of Code students. So in that meeting all the things are tell by mentors. I meet by mentors. These all are things done in first meeting. So you can see here I can update this code and added these songs. There are 32 lines of code I can add, and you can see here update 22. You can see the message update 2022 to 6 MD community bonding meetup. Okay, I can add this code in this project, and this is also merged. So these all are the things that I have done in Fosology. You can also contribute it in main project of Fosology, I can tell you, and you can also contribute in Nirjas. Nirjas is working on Python 3, like the tech stack that is used in Python 3. And simply Nirjas is a Python library to extract comments and source code out of your files. Simply if your file was there, then Nirjas is doing one thing, that is it is a Python library to extract comments and source code out of your profile. Simply you can do one thing. You can go here and you can open any issue, like I am working on this issue. You can open a blank issue, or if there is any bug report in the code, then you can also open bug report in any project. So simply, like if you click on new issue, you can see a bug report. If you click on get started, then you can describe your bug here, like in the code base of Nirjas, this is not like this thing is wrong, so I can work on this issue. From this way you can work tell to your mentor and working on that issue. You can also add future requests, like I am adding this future, I am adding this future request for in the project that is working in future. Like these all are the things you can do in the project. Okay. Then in Fossology UI, you can work in Nirjust, you can work in Fossology UI, you can work in Fossology. Then you can also work in Atrashi. Atrashi is also the project in Fossology UI. Then Atrashi scans for license statements, open source software focusing on text statics. Atrashi is a project that is focused on text and statics, or text statics. Okay, designed to work standalone with Fossology. Okay, these all are the projects of Fossology. Simply, you can also go in issue section. You can work on issues like good first issues. You can open your own issues from here. Like this is depend on you. Like if you open bug or if you can open blank issue. These all are the things. Okay, and like okay, these all are the four projects. You can also work on user docs. Like in Fossology, there is docs is also maintained. Like I am make my first pull request 2 days before. Like I'm also working on Fossology docs for like I'm planning for contributing also in Fossology docs. So anyone can, if anyone can interested, you can also contributing Fossology in any project. You can also contact me for contributing Fossology because it is very simple. Okay,
Thank you,
so
Ayush. So sorry for interrupting you. We have a next session in 20 minutes, so that's why I'm interrupting you.
cool. Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. I can also give
So,
you my number.
okay, yeah, yes, yes. Or anyone
If
have to contact
anyone
you,
have
they
any
can mail you or
problem,
something.
yeah, yeah. If anyone have
Okay.
any problem, they can you can all
So rather than
okay
I'm
chit
just
chat on
giving you a
open.
number, okay, I'm just rather than giving the numbers to the audience, they can mail you, so I can paste the mail rather than a number.
You can
Can I
also
give you a
connect
number
me
in the
on.
yeah,
Wait,
LinkedIn.
wait,
Yeah,
wait, wait.
LinkedIn as well.
Yeah, yeah. You can also connect me on these all are the things. This is my Linktree profile. You can check it out. Like in this link, GitHub was also mentioned. LinkedIn, portfolio website, Hashnode, Instagram. You can connect me on anywhere, and you can first you can tell me like, sir, I was attending your session in with Decode Cafe. Then I can help you, or you can message me. I can help you in any way, like how you contribute to open source, or I'm also help in how to crack internship because I'm also crack internship with CRED currently as a front end developer. Okay, so
Okay.
let's talk about open source. Like Rishabh can say, okay,
Okay.
so open source is like what open source? Open source is open for everyone. You can contribute in open source. Yeah, one thing is also I'm telling about many students are in many students here in the session are from third year, fourth year, or second year. Like first, there are also students from first year. Okay, so I can tell one thing like if you are like uh, not getting internships in second year or third year, then you can get into open source. And one thing I'm also telling you that you can go into MLH fellowship. MLH fellowship is the best program for anyone, for any beginner. And you can contact me for MLH fellowship. I can tell you the full whole process. I cracked MLH fellowship, but I'm not qualified for interview. But I know the full idea of the MLH fellowship, how you crack MLH fellowship. There are many tracks: open source track, software engineering track, production engineering track. These all are the things. In production in engineering tech, you can directly work with meta engineers like Facebook engineers. Okay, so these all are the things. Open source tech, you can contribute in various open source projects. In software engineering tech, you can work with many fellows to work on to take part in many hackathons of MLH. So MLH is a very big community. And one thing is also I'm telling you, the communication skills is also improved from MLH fellowships. I noticed this thing also. And my rejection is like I'm not मैं मतलब मेरा ये है कि मैं कभी अपने रिजेक्शंस बताने से डरता नहीं ठीक है आई गॉट रिजेक्टेड इन एमएलएच फेलोशिप बिकॉज ऑफ माय कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स because I am not communicate with interview in a better way in interview and I tell everything about technology like which projects I have working on these all are things but I can't communicate in a better way so my application was rejected in MLH fellowship. Okay, you can take part in GitHub externship. Only Google Summer of Code is not the program for open source. GitHub externship is also very good program. The stipend is 75,000 for 3 months. You can directly work with you can directly work on CRED projects, FAMPay projects. I can see from side way. GitHub extensions. Yeah, you can see here and shaping the next generation of developers, a 90-day remote internship program for students to work on open source and DevSecOps projects. Okay, there are two codecs. One codec is summer codec and second one is winter codec. And summer codec is coming soon. Okay, so all can like check regularly website of GitHub extension. Okay, and simply here is also one process you can make proposal for the projects. Uh, projects ideas was given by organization. These are all the organization: Apprite, Chaos Native, Cred, Fempe, GitHub, Cartway, Symbol AI. These are all the or there are many organizations. Here only 6 or 7 mentioned. Okay, so from here you can see extend yearbook. You can like wait. Yeah, these all are the student that is qualified from GitHub extension, like working on projects. You can check your profiles and you can also check proposals of these students. How they can write proposal and select it for organization. Okay, so you can take part in GitHub extension. Then you can also take part in MLH fellowship. I can also see you some MLH fellowship with. Okay. Yeah, you can see here learn software engineering through open source projects. Okay, so simply you can apply now, and from after applying, you can see here there is form, and after form you can click next page. There is this form is very long. You can take around 2 hour to complete these forms. And the one thing is main in MLH fellowship, for selection criteria you can write essay in a very proper way, like you can define all the things which projects you are working for, or and the main thing for selection criteria is essay, and second one is your code base, which projects you have given for MLH fellowship. One project was also given, and for that project you can explain all the things, like what tech stack you have used in projects, what problem you have faced, like the projects is used in hackathon, and your projects, and the project that is given you that solve real world problems. The project that solve real world problems, that is given like that you can given in MLH fellowship. Okay, MLH fellowship done, GitHub extension done, and Google Summer of Code done, and then your LFX mentorship or LFX mentorship program was also there. Okay, then you can see LFX mentorship. Then simply you can click here mentorship programs, and yeah, you can check it out here, like and there are many videos in YouTube. You can check it from there, like about LFX mentorship. You can ping me on my number, or you can ping me on LinkedIn, anywhere. Then I can tell you about all the programs, because time is around 7:47, and there is also one session was also there. Okay, so I can tell you about GitHub command. There are 4 or 5 GitHub commands in which you can contribute to open source. Wait, I can also tell that and simply download one tool, that is Git Bash. Okay. Uh, okay, so wait. Okay, so simply you can go into any directory in which you have to take your project, desktop, and you can clone any repo. In this, like, I have to tell you how to make PR and how to make PR. Okay, so simply you can create one repo, that is name is like Decode Cafe session. You can, this is depend on you, you can give description or not. Okay, and this is public or private, this is depend on you. You can do it public or you can do it private. Okay, and from here you can also add a readme file, and like this is for demo purpose. Okay, you can give here on me. Okay, and create repo. Okay, so simply you can see a decode cafe session. This is the way to how to this is the way you can create repository. Okay, you can see from here readme section, and here you can readme file. Then simply you can click on green button code, and HTTP code you can copy. Then simply you can give one command git clone, and paste here. Okay, you can see here this is install like this is set up in your local computer, like this is installed download in your local computer. Okay, and go in desktop, then you can see here decode cafe session, and you can open with code. Okay, you can open terminal, and here you can make one file, that is index.html. This is dependent, I can see for only demo purpose how to make PR. Okay, index.html, then simply you can add here boilerplate. We have added boilerplate in this. Okay, so simply, and you can make new branch, that new branch name is git branch. You can first check it, git branch Ayush. Okay, I can name make branch from my name. Okay, git branch Ayush, then git checkout. Okay, so simply you can see here we can Ayush you can go on Ayush branch. Okay, so simply you can hit add here from git add add code, then git commit -m and added code. Simply you can this depend on you what message you can given. Okay, added code and git push origin branch your branch name like Ayush. Okay, we have I can make branch name with Ayush. Okay, so. hmm. You can see here compare and pull request. I used a recent pushes less than a minute ago. Okay, compare and pull request, and you can give any message here like I have given edit code and create pull request, and yeah, you can see a merge pull request. This is like make pull request in your own like own repo. Okay, I can also see you one thing. Wait, uh, hmm, wait. Oh. I can take project of my friend. Okay. I can project of Abhijay. Okay. So what I can take GitHub profile of Abhijay. Then simply first for contributing in any other project like in open source. Simply first you can fork it. Okay, and after forking, wait, just take 2 minutes. Okay, after forking, and simply you can fork can create a copy of any like any other one project on your GitHub profile. Okay, so you can not directly can commit in any other one's project. Okay, so simply you can like copy this HTTPS code simply in desktop. You can make you can install you can download this project. Okay, so simply git clone, and after cloning you can paste this URL. When you have copied this you can copy this URL from here, HTTP URL. Okay, simply enter. After enter you can see here Abhijay project Abhijay project was on my local computer. See yeah, from here you can see Abhijay. Okay, simply you can open with code, and yeah, in readme I can change like here I can change here name Abhijay Jain. Okay, and you can change name here. Simply you can save all, then from terminal you can simply add git add and git commit, and you can simply name give message like change the name. This is depend on you what message you have given. Okay, what changes you have done. Git name change name, and git push origin main. Okay, so I can go on my profile, and I have seen a Vijay profile, and simply make a pull request, new pull request, and you can see here create pull request, and you can see the changes like wait I can zoom it. You can see the changes like I am Abhijay first in Abhijay profile J is small, and in my if and after my changes then J is capital. Okay, so this change I have done, and like this is for demo purpose only. Okay, and okay, so to simply create pull request, then you can uh, like give the message here change name, change name, and then create pull request, And after creating pull request, here I can give message like this is only for demo purpose. Please close it. Okay. This is only for demo purpose for session. Please close it. Okay. 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 So from this way you can make pull request. Okay. Rishabh, hello.
Yeah. Yes. I'm here.
Okay.
So it's
So this is all about today. Okay. Anything else you can tell me? I can also tell. Like
okay.
this
So
is
Ayush,
and from
so
my
our
side.
audience have some. Okay, so Ayush, audience have some questions about the. Okay. So Vyom is asking,
हाँ हाँ
so he is looking forward to contributing to the Go project. Is Kepler beginner friendly?
yeah yeah it's beginner friend. If you know JavaScript, so you can contribute to Kepler.
And Rahul also want, what tool does Fossology use to run the npm test, like Mocha or which tool they are using for run the npm tests?
You can type in chat box because your voice is not clear. Please.
Okay, so I'm saying, uh, so what tool does Fossology use to run the npm test, like Mocha or which?
NPM test. I can't understand Rahul question. Please, you can like what test? Like what test?
Like to run the npm test,
What?
which libraries they are using, which libraries they are
Acha,
using to run
which
the npm.
libraries you are using? Not library. Simply you can download Node.js. Then with Node.js, npm is already installed. Like if you go on website of Node.js, wait, I can see you. Okay, Node.js. Node.js, and if you click on this, if you download Node.js like for Windows, and this is depend on you, and I recommend you can download 16.15.1 version. Okay, if you download Node.js, then simply npm is already installed with Node. Okay, and like npm is package manager that is already installed with Node. Not any library you have used, you can simply run npm install, and npm install, then your project is run, like your project Fosology UI is run. Okay, I think like question like Rahul understand now. Okay.
Yes,
Any other
yes.
question?
Okay. No, there are no questions. Thank you for joining us, Ayush. So it's a,
Thank
so
you
we
for
are
inviting.
hoping we are connect. So going to connect with you in the further meetings. So thank you.
Okay. 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 Thank you for inviting.